Hey, good morning. Yes, we have so much to cover in the news, especially this story, Push to the Brink. Yes, we're going to cover that, but a whole lot more today on Poop TV, what's been going on. But I have a lot to cover in the next couple days because I'll be taking a few days off for the holidays. So let's just get started on what I noticed about what's going on. Even in the UK, military is helping. Oh, are they? They're helping because they're stating that patients are waiting and ambulances are queuing outside of hospitals. Don't they normally queue, by the way? Yeah, I'm just saying. But if you believe all that, I sure don't. I have other, thoughts on why the military would be there helping. They step in for various other reasons, I'm just saying. But, you fill in the blanks. I have my opinion on this. Hey, we'll just have to wait and see. And I'm sure you guys have your own opinion. So let's get on to the next story. New polls show why some adults aren't getting the C booster. The FDA says children can receive the booster at least 2 months after completing their primary series. Oh, what, 2 months now, right? Wow. So it used to be 3. Now they've dropped it down to 2. My goodness. I'm waiting for them to say it, come in and get something every month. But yeah, will they, people remain unconvinced about boosters? Interesting, the story. Why some older people, despite the high risks, say they aren't getting boosters. Interesting. I'm wondering, will they go door to door like they are in China? You can look at all the statistics and read this article, but maybe some are at least questioning all the chaos that's going on around us. I'm just saying, maybe. I know all those that I'm in touch with, they still don't see, so I highly doubt it. But in China, deaths could rise. Maybe new policies. Oh, yeah, because look at what they were saying. China reports first C deaths in weeks, and that the numbers might rise. According to the WHO, 87% of the population has been jabbed, but the government says more than 90% are jabbed, according to China Daily reports. But anyway, they're even saying Sinovac is 100% effective. Wow. Interesting, They're working on policies, they say combination of unjabbed in large swaths of unprotected, vulnerable populations will lead to more deaths. What will happen with new policy rights now is most of the population in China will be infected by the C. In one way or another, they'll be infected. See how they word that? In one way or another, they'll be infected. It has me questioning in a lot of things, but it says right there, one reason deaths could rise is because of the lack of an effective jab. Okay. Just interesting, we have the bird flu, we have the swine flu, we have, the bat flu, where it all originated from, but now we have the camel flu. Wow. I wonder what they're going to come up with, at least maybe they'll come up with something for your nation where you live. I don't know what ours would be. Moose flu? I don't know. I really don't know. But they go on to say deaths could rise because the unjabbed, lack of exposure, and, the zero C policy. There's not a C policy. That's what it's all about. They know nothing about the C, they say, like you and I have been jabbed and have gotten C or both. So we're not naive to cope with it. And our body will remember it and then will mount a defense. Wow. Yep, they still trust in everything they're saying. Of course, they're going to keep going, but hey, I'm not a doctor. I can only say so much here. But I had several thoughts, that went through my mind, as well as when I stepped outside, since we don't see the sun as much lately. The sun rises at 9:25, goes down at 3:10. But just, some spraying involved, even the little bit of sun that we see. Just interesting. But hey, looking at China, honestly, in France 24, I don't think they're as blind as we make them out to be, or as the news is pushing them to be. Because read what they said. It can't be avoided. If you get it, you get it. Absolutely true. No denying. Once you're infected, it depends on your health whether you recover or not. Exactly. And you can help your immune system by living healthier, eating better, and taking vitamins, resting, right? All those things, basic things. We try our best not to spread it to the elderly and children. That's all I can say. Exactly. Thank you very much. Then another man in this news says, the reopening is unavoidable because the country has relaxed measures. Okay. And there is nothing to be afraid of. Thank you. Thank you. Right on the dot right there. Nothing to be afraid of. We should not be afraid at all. The fear of man bringeth a snare, but those who putteth their trust in the Lord shall be safe. Right? That's exactly what we've been saying. And then he gets asked, what about the death rate? Death? When you're older and when the time comes, there is nothing you can do about it. I applaud you. Thank you so much. And thank you, France for 24, for actually putting some truth news in there. Because yes, when your time is up, it's up. Only God knows when your time is up. It could be when you're younger, when you're older. But when you are older, your immune system is working slower. But why inject stuff into your body? But hey, I cannot say anything here. I don't want to get a strike. I'm just saying, I have so many videos coming up. Fear? That's all I'm hearing from every bit of it. Even here, they had a video of a hospital and they're singing carols. They have time to sing carols, but yet they're talking about how they're overworked right now at the hospitals. I'm just, questioning things. But of course, hospitals pushed to the brink. Here's a story that I just noticed this morning. Everything is going up, right? Yeah. Well, let's take a quick listen because we're going backwards, apparently. Oh, yeah. Take a listen.
So in some ways, are we going backwards, do you think?
Well, Alexis, we aren't going backwards, but this virus is still with us. This virus is still with us. Cases are going up across the country as expected because of the winter surge, but we have the tools, infrastructure, and know-how to combat this surge. It's about fatigue in the population, especially when it comes to boosters and doing what it takes to reduce transmission. We have to remember, we're in a much better place than we were years ago because we've delivered over 500 million vaccine doses, 80% of the population. So we're in a much better place. At the same time, we know this virus isn't going anywhere. We're going to have these annual surges just like we do with flu. So we just have to think about COVID like the flu, getting that annual booster. That's probably what we're going to have to do in the future to make sure that we keep mortality and hospitalizations down.
So there you heard him. It's not going anywhere. We knew that. We understood exactly what was going on and why we were here to warn. But yes, they're going to keep coming up with new ones, just like the camel flu. I can't wait for the next one. And we know there's so much more, and I got to cover so many more videos. So let's get right to it, and I'm going to keep all the rest really short. All right, God bless you guys. Take care. Have a great day.